be amazed at what you find when you begin digging deep into your history and your culture, Ashe? But one of our great scholars took it to a high scientific level. And his name was Dr. Cheikh Anta Diop. Dr. Diop was a historian, linguist, physicist, anthropologist, political scientist, and activist. And one of the things that he did was he produced 12 areas of hard physical evidence or empirical evidence to demonstrate that the ancient Kemites were black people. How many areas, everybody? One more time, how many areas? One of those areas was called the melanin dosage test. And he went to the curators of the Louvre Museum in France because they were the ones that stole the royal mummies of ancient Kemet. And he said, if you will give me access to the royal mummies of Kemet, I will take a skin sample. And I will take that skin sample and put it under a microscope, and I'll put it in a solution of ethyl benzoate. And when you do that and then shine a light on it, it causes the melanocytes, which are the cells that hold the melanin. What are melanocytes, everybody? The cells that hold the melanin. And of course, the melanin is the skin pigmentation or color. He said it will cause the cells, the melanocytes, to become fluorescent, and you can literally count the number of melanocytes and determine what a person looked like, because melanin doesn't degrade over time, even thousands of years. Do you think they gave him access to the royal mummies of Kemet? Yes or no? No. I can't hear you. What? No. Yeah. But for 2 years, he was unrelenting in his request to test the royal mummies of ancient Kemet. So finally, they allowed him to test the royal mummies of ancient Kemet. And what he found is absolutely astounding. In his own words. Now I want you to look at the picture of Dr. Diop. You can see that this is a dark-skinned West African man. Can you see that? Yes? Okay. I want you to listen very carefully to what he said after he tested the mummies. He said they were black. More black than I. But this is where it gets deep, everybody. I have found that many other people have done the same research before me, but they never published their findings. This is why they didn't want to give him access to the mummies, because they had already done the study. You would be amazed at the great lengths that people will go to make sure you don't know who you are. I just showed you all those pictures and images of kings and queens. When I look at you, I see kings and queens, but you've been trained that when you look at each other, you see niggas and bitches. He said they never published their findings. The reason I know this is because I found that the skin of many mummies have been completely scraped. They had already done the study. And I need for you to understand that there are some people who have a vested economic interest in making sure that you remain vibrating on the nigga bitch frequency. Y'all didn't hear what I said. There are people who make multi-billions of dollars because that's how you choose to self-identify. And as soon as you wake up to the truth of who you are, you will never use those words unless you're teaching somebody not to. Ashe?